How's it going, guys? This is AJ Snow, and today we're going to be talking about my workout plan, my day-to-day routine for 6 days a week with the one day off, and we're going to go into that one day off in another video and what I will be doing on the Sundays. But for now, we're going to talk about the Mondays and Thursdays, the Tuesdays and Fridays, and the Wednesdays and Saturdays. On each of these days, I have set exercises that I want to be doing and that I will be doing. The original plan that I have done here, I've pulled out a few exercises and I've changed the set amount. So here I have written down that I'm going to be doing 4 sets of everything. I've knocked that down to 3, and what I'm going to be doing is on the last set, pushing myself till failure, pushing myself until I can't go no more. So most of the things are 10 to 12 on whatever weight that I have available to me, and then I'm going to be pushing myself until I literally can't lift no more. Just before we get into the video, guys, I just want to let you know that all the weights that I'm using in the demonstrations in this video are lighter weights than what I would normally be lifting, because of the fact that I wanted to make sure that I had posture and positioning and accuracy down to a T when I was doing these exercises. So a lot of them were really lightweight. For like bench press, you can see it was like 20 kgs or something ridiculous. Normally I would be doing 55 kgs because that's all the weight I can put onto it. So 55 kgs, and then for other things, it's just all lighter weight than what I'm normally using in the gym. But that's just for the sake of demonstrating the actual workout and not having to strain too much on camera. And plus, I did all these workouts in one day, including a leg and core exercise. So I'm doing this all in one day, and I'm tired. It's been a lot, okay? It's been a lot. And basically, in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through each day, the Mondays and Thursdays, the Tuesdays and Fridays, the Wednesdays and Saturdays, one by one, and each exercise one by one. We'll put up on screen the new workout plan that has the few things that I have pulled out in this original workout plan. So on Mondays and Thursdays, we do chest and arms. We're doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 on all of these, and maxing out on the last set of the 3. The first exercise we're doing all these exercises in superset type things. So we go from one exercise to the next straight away. So I have bench press mixed up with flies here. So the bench press, as you can see on screen right now, is the one of the most basic exercises you can ever go about. If you have a bench at home, or if you have something that you can replicate a bench press with, an old broom and some bags full of tins or something you have in the kitchen, I don't know. I'm gonna be doing this because it's just it's good. It's a good chest builder. There's a couple of variations you can do of this exercise, but I'm gonna be sticking to the compound flat bench press, and then going straight on to the flies, and then that will be 1 set, and then I have 2 more sets of that to go. So I'll be going bench press. Once I'm done, 12 reps of however much weight, I will go straight on to the flies, and I will do that for 3 sets, maxing out on the 3rd set. Moving on into the arms now, we're going to be doing some bicep curls paired up with some skull crushers. Bicep curls, pretty standard. Just a couple of things to look out for in the bicep curls. I tend not to, and I prefer not to be swinging motion. I don't like, I want to be standing very static, very still, and just using all the bicep to pull up that weight, not to be swinging to get momentum and all this. I'm not a fan of that. That's all that I can really say about bicep curls. And when you get to the top, twist outwards a little bit just to get that real like tense on the bicep. And also another thing, when you're bringing the weight down towards the ground, don't release the tension in your arm, but put it down far enough so that you get a nice long piece of tension, if you know what I mean. There's that sweet spot down at the bottom, you know. And moving on to the skull crushers, you can do I'm in this video I'm doing them with dumbbells, which I guess they're technically not skull crushers, but I'm still calling them skull crushers for the sake of me not having to look up the name of what they're actually called. But skull crushers with the dumbbells, you can do them with a barbell. It's the same thing. It's the same movement. You're obviously just holding the bar like this instead of holding each dumbbell like this. Yeah, just try to keep your arms at a 90-degree angle when you come down. And then when you come up, try not to overextend and then, lose the integrity of your fucking workout there. Next one, we're going to move on to hammer curls. So in this scenario, normally I would do them seated just because I feel like when you're seated and you have your back straight, you can really just let your arms dangle and then pull and get the tension from the bicep and let the bicep do all the work. It's hard to get momentum when you have your back straight up on a seat. It's my preferred way to go for hammer curls anyway. And then we have the hammer curls paired up with the tricep pull downs. Tricep pull downs, I think that's the official name for them. I'm not too sure, but it's the standard one. You have a cable, you pull down. It's standard. It's really, really standard. A couple of things to look out for, I guess, would be what I do anyway. When I get to the bottom of the cable pull down, I twist my wrists in towards my body to really get the burn on the triceps, and you will feel it. You can see my triceps activating clearly in the video that's showing on screen. And the tricep pull downs being the final exercise, they're a really good burnout. And whatever weight you can manage, put that on there. Try to get the 3 sets of 10 to 12. And on that third set, I say 3 sets of 10 to 12, 2 sets of 10 to 12. And on that third set, just rack them out until you burn and you can't go no more. That's just the way I'm doing it anyway. This is the level up program. This is stage 1, a step back. That's all I'm doing. It's nothing too, for these workouts, it's nothing too intense. It's nothing too struggling because I'm just on stage 1. I'm on about keeping just general fitness and getting back to where I was, getting back in shape, burning some calories, working out 6 days a week, It's the way I did it before. Moving on to Tuesday and Friday. Yep, that's the one. Shoulders and back. Shoulders and back, I quite enjoy shoulders and back, I'm not going to lie, because I have really small shoulders, I feel anyway. And one of my favorite exercises is a military press. I don't know if it's called a military press if you use dumbbells, but I do a seated military press because I don't have the headspace. Slight incline on the bench instead of sitting up straight, and then just pump out 10 to 12. Again, try not to have your arms too far forward. Try to have them level with your head. But if you can't, just have them as far back as you can. Don't go too far back because you will damage your shoulders. It is pretty easy to damage your shoulders and your knees. Certain things I would recommend stretching before working out because the shoulders and the knees, they're very easily injured. It's just as simple as that, really. Be careful when you're doing shoulder workouts. Seated military press is pretty basic. You bring it down, you get to a right angle, if not a little bit lower, push up, and then it's always the case of explosive on the way up, and then like 1, 2, 3 down, or 1, 2 down, explosive up, that kind of a thing. And then from there we go on to the upright rows. So dumbbells down, get up, grab the bar. I have a curved barbell here, which is normally used for bicep curls and things like the upright row. The upright rows it's just a pretty standard exercise again. Really old school. You want to keep your elbows nice and high. Bar, try to get as close to your chin as you can. Try to keep that straight back, chest out, and have fun with it. It's a fun exercise to do. It burns, and you will feel it. Again, all of these are 3 sets, a 10 to 12. Yeah, again, I'm feeling the burn from them. I did these yesterday. I'm feeling the burn from them in the trap. They work your traps. Yeah, all of the other ones up there are pretty explanatory in what muscle groups they work. Going back to Mondays and Thursdays, they work out the hammer curls, biceps, bicep curls, biceps, tricep pull downs, and skull crushers. They all do your triceps. All that's pretty self-explanatory. And okay, so then we have the lateral raise. The lateral raise activates the deltoid head. On your shoulders, you have 3 groups of muscles, and a few more obviously that I'm leaving out, but 3 main groups of muscles: the front deltoid, the deltoid head, and the rear deltoid. The lateral raises, they activate the deltoid head, which gives you the the like boulder shoulder shape on the side, if you get what I'm saying. I guess straight back, slightly bent knees, feet shoulder width apart, and try not to bounce to give yourself momentum. Don't go too heavy on these. Well, I tend not to go too heavy on them because I have small shoulders, fam. So I just do what I can do, and don't look at what other people do and compare yourself to them as well. Just another thing. Please don't do that because it's not good. Whew, whew. All right, after the lateral raises here, I have bent over rows. Now, with this one, if you can manage it, do it. There's different variations of it. You can look them up online. And the bent over row, 3 sets, again, 10 to 12. Keep your back as straight as you can. Bend them knees. You don't have to go as flat as I'm going. I don't know how flat I'm actually going. I couldn't remember. But yeah, just bring it up towards the bottom of your ribs. Keep your elbows nice and tight. And you should feel it activating in the mid-back. Your mid-back, either side of your spine. That's the muscle group that it works. And then from there we go over to the for the rear deltoid. We're doing, I forgot exactly what the exercise is called, but I'm calling them rear delt pulls. We're gonna use that dumbbell rear delt pulls. Let's call them that. I really can't remember the name for them. But yeah, bending over, putting your hand on a again straight back, putting your hand on the bench or on a chair or something. Literally anything, a table. I've done this with many things like a kettlebell and a table. Just keeping your back straight, legs apart for balance, and then letting your hand dangle down, pulling it all the way up, letting it go down. Don't release the tension completely. Bring it as low down as you can without like letting your arm go floppy or whatever, and then pull up. Get a nice 10 to 12 of them. Again, max out on that 3rd set. Moving on into, from there, we're going into hip thrusts. Now, look, I know what you're thinking. Why isn't deadlift in a back workout? I don't have the my gym's upstairs, so I can't be doing deadlifts in case of the fact that, you know, I drop the weight and it goes through the fucking floor or anything like that. I wouldn't want to risk that. So instead, for the lower back, I have hip thrusts, and I know they work the glutes too. So you're kind of getting a 2-in-1 here. So you can do hip thrusts without weight, or you can do them with the weight. I kind of like them. You can do them anywhere, really. You can literally lean on your bed. You can go on the floor. You know, you can do them anywhere. Grab a weight, grab a few books, grab a 5-liter bottle of water, put it on your stomach, and just thrust in it. Just thrust. That's all I can say. Keep your legs a distant apart. You know, make sure that you're balanced, and then just push up as much as you can, clenching your ass when you get to the top, or clenching your glutes when you get to the top, all that good shit. And then I would like to do some like shoulder and back stretches, like shoulder circles to burn out your shoulders, and back stretches after the back workout, just to make sure, just to take care of yourself, really. That's all that's for. And then last but not least, the Wednesday and Saturday workout, legs and core. Now fuck me sideways, I hate legs. I hate doing legs. You hear that from a lot of people. I'm not surprised. My legs are skinny as fuck, and they're not the strongest, so that's why I hate doing them. And my core, it's fairly solid, but I just hate doing core workouts, and I just don't like them because they hurt like hell, and it burns, and I don't know. I pain and gain, and I know that, but I'm just not a fan of legs and core. So really, legs and core should be on Mondays and Thursdays, but I put them to last because I don't know. It's just the way it worked for me before. That's why I have it laid out this way. So to start leg day off, we have, of course, squats. Now, in this particular situation, I couldn't go up to my uncle's place and use his squatting rack, so I'm using, well, I forgot the name of this squat. Fuck me sideways. Can you please put it up on screen? I can't remember it, but yeah. The name of this squat is that, and it hurts my arms. I don't like it at all, but it does activate your core. So, you know, there is benefits, but you want a padded bar or something to pad, because it does dig into your forearms and it's not fun. But I like it, but it hurt my arms, so I didn't like it. But the actual squatting and the leg activation itself was quite nice. Again, there's only 20 kgs on this way. It's because, you know, again, I only have access to 55 kgs at my place. My uncle has like up to 100 plus kgs. So yeah, straight back. Don't let your knees go over your toes. Point your toes outward, point your feet outwards, not inwards, and don't let your knees get wobbly. If your knees get wobbly when you try using weighted squats, just do body weight squats until your knees get stronger and strengthen your knees. For the abs then, we're going to go from squats straight into some core kicks. I call them core kicks because I can't remember the name of them. I was just doing them one time. I can't remember where I think I read about it in Men's Health or some shit. There was like this program. But I read about it in Men's Health. I call them core kicks. If I can find a proper name for them, I'll let you guys know. Okay, all right. We're switching things up for this one. I forgot to mention this at the start, guys. Sorry about that. Legs and core, all the leg exercises, it is the standard 10 to 12. But then for the ab exercises, it's going to be 15 to 20 on the core kicks. And then I'll tell you the rest later. Yeah, as for the core kicks, I feel like they just really do activate the core. It's a lot of tension. And yeah, see what you guys think of them. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below for sure. Next leg exercise, which activates multiple parts of the leg, is lunges. Now, I'm doing weighted lunges where I'm holding dumbbells, like roughly 10 kg dumbbells in each of my hands, and lunging down. There's a lot of videos on how to do the perfect lunge and shit like this. There's so many people saying different things. For different parts of activation of the leg, you extend your back leg out more. If you want to just try to keep both of them at a right angle. Let me draw this right. So the front leg, you know, at that nice right angle, and the back leg when you go down at a right angle again. I touched the floor a couple of times in when I was doing it. But try not to do that. Try not to do that. Keep the tension there. Although I didn't lose any tension because I went straight back up. Right. Elbow to knees for your abs. It's kind of a twisting exercise, so it works a little bit of your obliques too. But I don't feel it much on the obliques. I should add an oblique exercise in there more specified for the obliques. But for now, I do not. Elbow to knee, it's just standard, and it's like a bicycle kick, but you're bringing up your elbows to match each knee. So right leg comes up, left leg touches, bop, bop, bop. You can see it on screen. And then it's 20 for each leg on that. For the hamstrings, this one, again, is an exercise you can do pretty much anywhere. Hammy thrusts. Okay, it's like the hip thrust, but instead of pushing out with your hips, what you're doing is you're dragging up with your hamstrings. You have to dig your heels into whatever surface you're pulling yourself on to get the activation of your hamstrings. And if you don't feel activating in your hamstrings, you're doing it wrong. Or look it up for a better tutorial. I'm just telling you what my exercises are, man. If you want tutorials on this, I need loads of likes for that, because that is a long video and I have a very small gym. And then finally, to just burn out the core, because why not? We're going to do again 3 sets of 30-second planks or 1-minute planks, however advanced your core exercises are, whatever. Again, all of these are 3 sets. We're doing them in supersets, so it goes from squats to core kicks. Then next set of exercises, or the next stage of exercises, or sequence of exercises, whatever you want to call them, series, sequence, whatever, are the lunges and elbows, elbow to knees. That's 3 sets again. And hammy thrusts and plank. That's 3 sets again. I think I've covered everything, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is a bit rushed, but it's because of my own. I wasn't organized enough for this video, and yeah, I forgot what day it was, to be quite honest. Oh shit, I just remembered it's someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Harry. Shout out to Harry. He watches me on my Twitch channel. He's a regular there. So happy birthday. And yeah, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay awesome, stay frosty, keep smiling, and if you have the time, please head on over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SirAJSnow. We just reached 399 followers overnight. Don't ask, it's crazy, I know, but yeah. It's a bit of a madness. Get me to 500, let's do it. Let's see if we can get to 500 before my birthday now. Let's give it a go. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Peace out. Or are we doing? Let's do the Sylvester Stallone thing, all right? Keep punching.